Okay. So visually, we can see that this parabola is opening upward because the arrows are pointing up. Okay. Now, if it was in an equation, you would know it's opening upward because this first number, the leading coefficient, would be positive. When it's positive, you can think of it, it's a happy face. When this number is negative, it's a sad face. It's opening downwards. It's going down, so it's sad. It's going up, so it's happy. So once again, if this is positive, this is going up and it has the shape of a smiley face. If this is negative, it's going down and it has a shape of a sad face. Super important to know because when you are expected to graph, you can have clues from the equation as to what the parabola is going to look like. Okay, so this is the equation of a parabola, like we said. Super important information that is given here. This value is always going to tell us if it's going up or down, because if this is positive, like I just said, it's opening up. If it is negative, it's opening down. Make sure you memorize that fact. Okay, the other super important thing is that you need to memorize that this is your y-intercept. If you remember y equals mx plus b, remember how b was the y-intercept? That's for a linear equation. Well, c is the y-intercept for a quadratic equation. It's actually the same idea because it's the constant, is the number that is by itself that is not being multiplied by a variable. This is being multiplied by a variable, and so is this one. So this is called a constant because it's just a number by itself. And that is your y-intercept. Memorize that. It's going to be on a test. Okay, finally, how do you know where the axis of symmetry is? If they give you the equation and you need to know what's the axis of symmetry, you're just going to take b, we're going to make it negative, and you're going to divide it over 2a. So you take negative b, whatever that number is, you put it there, make it negative, divided by 2 times whatever this number is, a. And that's going to be your axis of symmetry. So by looking at the equation, you know if it's opening up or down, you know where it crosses the y-axis, and you know where half of it, you know, where it's symmetrical, the axis of symmetry is, where the middle is. Some of you guys already know this. Great, it's a great reminder. Some of you guys don't know this. You need to feel comfortable with this. It's going to look hard at the beginning, but just try it and keep trying, and you'll figure it out. And then before you know it, it's going to be easy. So you are expected to know this for the SAT, for college, for most tests. To enter into any program, you need to know how to graph a quadratic equation. So just learn these things I'm showing you, and you'll do great. Happy face.